Okay, students. So, morning to all. So today we will discuss about the fifth unit of TTS, that is clutch and brakes mainly. So this already I take in the KOM subject, same topic, no difference. Problem also same also. Okay. So let's see how you are going to design your clutch, design of clutches. No, this mainly we don't use any data books over here. Same formula, same problem. That is pressure theory, wear theory, same everything same. So let us start. I will discuss and let us start. So we all know what is the principal operations of a clutch. Okay, clutch is main principal partner. You having two frictional plates. You having two frictional plates over here. Based on this is the operation of a frictional plate. And this already we discussed about it in the KOM and everything also. I don't go for logistics. That is the power is transmitted from A shaft to B shaft over here. Then while A is rotating in as input force, and that is driving the shaft, and this B is called as driving disc. And while we are applying a apply force, that is W force apply now driven shaft and both are contact over here. Due to the friction between B and C, the power is transmitted from A to B, A to some, that is input shaft to output shaft. Yeah, these are basic principles of clutch. So let's start. These are the classifications of clutch, mainly based on two types, that is based on principle of operation and actuation method. Actuation method is nothing but this W force we are how we are applying the force, that is clutch that is we are pedaling or something like that. So these are mechanical operation or pneumatic operation or hydraulic, electrical and automatic will be there. Then based on this the way more important, the position and contact, screw jaw, spiral, tooth. Then over that, so mainly we will in our syllabus we will discuss about your frictional clutches, that is plate clutches, centrifugal clutches and cone clutches. This is your syllabus, these three. Okay, so these are the types of clutches. Let's go through it. And this is nothing but a frictional clutches. Frictional clutches is mainly the clutching happen based on the frictional plate or cone plate or nothing. It will develop to plate this cone clutch and centrifugal clutch. Then in plate clutch it is having single plate clutch and multi-plate clutch. These are examples of multi-plate clutch. Yeah, multi-plate clutch we already discussed about the plate clutch working. This is a flat plate clutch. Initially the working driven and driven shaft will be like this. So this spring is used to apply the force over here like this. We are getting a W force, we are applying the actuating force. Yeah, so in between these two there is no like this, there is a driving shaft. Okay, so in between this shaft in the shaft power transmit ஆகணும். அதுக்காக வந்து middle we have a frictional plate over here. See, pressure plates over there and frictional plates over there. These are frictional plate. Then frictional inner lining also. The inner lining is to increase the friction between the plates. Okay, so this is before engagement. Disengaging condition, there is no connection between two plates over here. So this is after engagement. See, after engagement this plate and this plate are individually connected. Then power is transmitted from this plate to here. We are applying the force, the thrust to force is W. Then torque is nothing but T. How much torque is applied over here is nothing but T. Okay, these are basic functions, basics working of a frictional plate. Then we go for directly we can go for design of plate. I don't want to discuss about the much about the what are the functions of plates and what are the types of plates and everything. I don't want to discuss over here in detail subjects, as we already detailed we discussed in kinematics of machinery, same topic. So let's discuss the design part alone. Okay, so let's these are single plate or multi-plate clutch box. Okay, here W will be the axial thrust, and I am assuming that T will be the torque transmit. Then here R, one plate I am taking. This radius, inner radius is R2 and outer radius is R1. Then for design purpose I am considering a small area del R or dr. Mu be the coefficient of friction. So consider small element rings, that is I am going to find the how much torque applied on this ring or how much torque we want to transmit from this link to this links. Okay, this is input frictional plate this is output friction plate, that is இது வந்து driver shaft ல இருக்கு, இது driven shaft ல இருக்கு. Between these two frictional base பண்ணி single disc plate clutch base பண்ணி எப்படி power transfer பண்ணது let's assume that consider the element of ring radius r, then the thickness dr, small thickness, I am assuming small thickness dr value a lot. Okay, therefore the area 2 pi r dr, the small area is nothing but surface area, so 2 pi r is a surface area, right? So 2 pi r dr, I consider small that dr, that dotted here, it is shaded portion is shown here now, this portion that is small 2 pi r, that is a surface area, so contacting area is nothing but 2 pi r dr. Therefore axial load is nothing but pressure into area, therefore P into 2 pi r dr, that is small area alone I am taking. Okay, so frictional resistance offered by the ring is nothing but force is equal to mu wr, that is mu wr. Okay, these are frictional force offered by this is Newton's law of friction actually, mu into w into r. Okay, mu wr you already studied in EM safety, therefore F equal to mu into w into r, therefore F is equal to substitute 2 pi mu p into del r. This is frictional torque applied is nothing but force into perpendicular distance, so you will get the torque for that small dr area. Small dr area is nothing but 2 pi into mu into pi r square into del r. Okay, 2 pi mu p r square into del r, this is for a small, you don't need any derivations over here in details I think so. Okay, so let's we directly go for the problem and discuss about the designs. Okay, that's all. Okay, so mainly you are going to consider, we are going to find the frictional torque. We are going to find the frictional torque in a single plate clutch by obtaining two assumptions, that is uniform pressure theory assumption and uniform wear theory assumptions. Uniform pressure theory assumption as well as uniform wear theory assumption. So let's see first what is uniform pressure theory. Two assumptions, that is in uniform pressure theory what I am going to assume na uniform pressure, that is P is constant. P is constant. In case of wear theory, it considers the wear which take place in a uniform over entire chord base, that is P into R should be constant, that is pressure into radius should be constant. Okay, here pressure is constant in case of uniform pressure theory. Okay, therefore we know that P is equal to load by area, that is W by what will be the overall contacting surfaces. Here overall contacting surfaces is nothing but these areas overall contacting surfaces. That is cross section. What will be the cross section? Pi into r2 minus r1. Therefore pi into r1 pi r square minus pi r square, that is surface constant surface area. Okay, that is 2 pi r square and r square. Therefore for derivations and all we get the final equation is nothing but torque T equal to mu into w into r. Here r be the mean radius. In case of uniform pressure theory, the mean radius is nothing but r equal to 2 by 3 into r1 cube minus r2 cube divided by r1 square minus, that is in the 2 by 3 னு இருக்கு, சிம்பிள் கான்செப்ட் சொல்லிடுறேன். இங்கே 2 by 3 னு இருக்கும், இந்த இடத்துல 3 by 2 னு இருக்கும். Okay, r equal to 2 by 3 into r1 cube minus r2 cube by r1 square by r2 square. This is in case of uniform pressure theory. Similarly, in case of uniform wear theory, we can take this as constant, that is P into R as constant. So finally you will get the torque applied on torque into mu into R. Therefore here R is nothing but mean radius same, that is R equal to R1 plus R2 by 2. Okay, so based on these two theory, torque is nothing but torque equal to mu into W into R is same as your torque, but here R is nothing but your mean torque. R is nothing but your mean torque. Mean torque in case of uniform pressure theory, R equal to 2 by 3 into R1 cube minus R2 square. So similarly in case of wear theory, R1 plus R2 by 2. Uniform wear theory, R1 plus R2 by 2. Pressure theory வந்து 2 by 3 into R1 cube minus R2 தான் அந்த equation யூஸ் பண்ணோம். Okay, so this is nothing but your uniform. So let's see about what will the equation will be, how the equation will be changed in case of multi-plate clutches. Multi-plate clutch na in case of a single plate or rear plate மட்டும் யூஸ் பண்ணிருப்பாங்க. Here in this problem you can see how much inner plates and outer plates, how many plates it is using over here. Okay, so lot of flex plates and everything you see over here. Okay, so in case of I am assuming that n1 be the number of discount driven shaft la ethana disk irukko adu, n2 be the number of discount driven shaft la evlo disk irukku, that is n2. Therefore number of contacting surfaces is nothing but n equal to n1 plus n2 minus 1, n1 plus n2, that is number of plate, that is n1 and n2. Number of contacting surfaces is nothing but n. Okay, maybe 5 number of plate இருக்கு, 4 இருக்குன்னா 5 plus 4 minus 1, therefore 8 contacting surfaces there. Okay, so single plate எடுக்கிறோம். Suppose I am consider as a single plate தான் எடுக்கிறோம், but that is not single plate clutch, because in the single plate லே பார்த்தனா என்னது, both surfaces contacting, இந்த surfaceம் contactல இருக்கு. 2 pair, அது 1 pair, that is 2 single plate clutch லே பார்த்தனா 2 contacting surfaces is there. So in a single plate clutches normally n equal to 2. Okay, normally n equal to rare plate தான் யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், but n equal to 2. Okay, therefore torque transmitted is nothing but torque equal to n into mu into omega r. Here r be the mean radius of frictional case, that is in case of uniform pressure theory, r equal to 2 by 3 into r1 cube minus r2 cube divided by r1 square minus r2 square. Similarly in case of uniform wear theory, r equal to r1 plus r2 by 2. So நீ ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்க வேண்டியது இந்த equation மட்டும்தான். ஓகேவா, இந்த equation மட்டும்தான், வேறு எதுவுமே நமக்கு தேவையில்லை. ஓகேவா, ஸோ based on this how we can solve one problem எப்படி சால்வ் பண்ணுறது பார்த்துடலாம். ஓகேவா, அதர் வந்து இதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன இருக்குன்னா ப்ரெஷர் மினிமம் அண்ட் ஹவு மச் தட் இஸ் ப்ரெஷர் we need to apply, that is Pmax, P minimum கண்டுபிடிக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். that I will discuss in the next class. So today let's see the auto in a problem, ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ இந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா in automatic single plate clutch consists of 2 pairs of contacting surfaces which is given in n equal to 2, and inner and outer radius of the friction is also given. R1 and R2 will be given over here, and coefficient of friction is 0.25, and total axial force is 15 kilowatt. Calculate the power transmitted through the clutch at 500 rpm using both theories. ரெண்டு தியரி யூஸ் பண்ணி எவ்வளோ பவர் டிரான்ஸ்மிட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்கிறாங்க. ஓகேவா, ஸோ போத் யூனிஃபார்ம் ப்ரெஷர் தியரியை வியர் தியரி யூஸ் பண்ணி கண்டுபிடிக்க போகிறோம். ஓகேவா, ஸோ நமக்கு என்னெல்லாம் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, and 2 கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, therefore n equal to 2. Then radius is given, inner radius and outer radius 120 and 250 is given. Then mu is also given. Then W, how much load is applied, 15 kN load is applied over here. Then N is also given, 500 rpm. Okay, as we know that what is uniform wear theory. Uniform wear theory ஆனாலும் pressure theory இது வந்து ஒரே questionல solve பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு கன்ஃபியூஷனாக இருக்குன்னா you can take that is T equal to N into mu into R. You can take N into mu into R, N into mu into R into W. Okay, these are basic T equations. Okay, here first consider uniform wear theory. Uniform wear theory R is nothing but R1 plus R2 by 2. Therefore substitute பண்றீங்க, we will get the value of torque equal to 138.5 Newton meter. Torque equal to 138 per Newton meter. Okay, then torque ல எப்படி பவர் கண்டுபிடிப்பீங்க, 2 by nt by 60, that we all know the equations, 2 by nt by 60. then இந்த இடத்துல substitute பண்ணும்போது என்னன்னா you will get the torque in Newton meterல கிடைச்சிருக்கு. ஏன்னா because I substitute R and R2 everything in SI unit. ஓகே, எல்லாமே SI unit சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணதுனால I get the Newton meter. நீங்கள் வந்து மீட்டர் mmல சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணால் you will get the Newton mm over here. ஓகே, equations யூனிட்ஸ் மட்டும் பார்த்துக்கோ வெரி கேர்ஃபுல்லி. அதர்வைஸ் என்னன்னா இந்த இடத்துல கிலோ வாட்ஸ்னா it should be SI unit. Okay, Newton meter should be an SI unit. So 2 pi nt by 60 I will get the value of 72.6 kilowatt. So similarly in case of uniform pressure theory, க்கு என்ன வித்தியாசம் இருக்கும், இந்த R1 plus R2 க்கு பதிலாக 2 by 3 into R1 cube minus R2, that is இதுதான் R, கேபிட்டல் R மட்டும் தான் மாறப்போகுது. ஓகேவா, 2 by 3 into R1 cube minus R2 square by divided by R1 square by, that is 2 by 3 நான் வச்சுக்கோம், இந்த இடத்துல 3 by 2. ஓகேவா, ஸோ சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணுறேன், you will get the value. This is your torque. Then power transmitted by the one is nothing but 75.64 kilowatt. 75.64 kilowatt. Here 72.65 kilowatt. Okay, so this is the basic design. So basically it is very easy problem. Okay, nothing to worry about that. Okay, then you may be confused which one I can use for this design and how can I use for uniform pressure theory, wear theory எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணுறது, வாட் will be the condition. இதுதான் ஜென்ரல் கண்டிஷன். இந்த மல்டிப்ளைட் கிளச் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நியூ கிளச் புதுசாக இருக்குது. or you are going to design a new clutch na, use the intensity of pressure is uniform along the surface of the clutch. In this clutch you can take uniform pressure theory. Okay, but in case of நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கேன், நிறைய யூஸ் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கேன்னா அந்த டைமில் you can usually use wear theory. புரியுது இல்லையா? புதுசாக ஒரு கிளச்சு, அதுக்கு வந்து நம்ம என்ன டிசைன் பண்ண போகிறோம், ப்ரெஷர் தியரி பேஸ் பண்ணி யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஸோ ஜென்ரலாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நீ வந்து எது டிசைன் பண்ணணும், ஆக்சுவலாக புதுசாக டிசைன் பண்ணணும். அந்த இடத்துல we are not consider about wear, we consider about how much load is going to applied on that. எவ்வளோ லோடு வந்து அது மேலே அப்ளை ஆக போகுதுன்னு நம்ம அசியூம் பண்ணோம். அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி தான் டிசைன் பண்ண போகிறோம் as usual. ஓகேவா? ஸோ அந்த டைமில் யூனிஃபார்ம் ப்ரெஷர் தியரி பேஸ் பண்ணி டிசைன் பண்ணது will be most suitable or theoretically it is correct. பட் நம்ம எங்கே யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம், யூஸ் பண்ணால் வியர் நடக்குமா, வியர் இருக்கலாம். அப்படி இருக்கும்போது அது ஆல்ரெடி யூஸ் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கிறதா இடத்துக்கு இன் ஆக்சுவல் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா யூஸ்வலி த தியரி ஆஃப் வியர், யூனிஃபார்ம் வியர் இஸ் யூஸ்ட் இன் கேஸ் ஆஃப் கிளச்சஸ். அப்போ இது ரெண்டுக்கும் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் என்னன்னு புரிஞ்சா இல்லையா? ஒன்று வந்து அப்ளை பண்ண போகிறோம், லோடு பேஸ் பண்ணி டிசைன் பண்ண போகிறோம். இன்னொன்று வந்து அந்த லோடுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி எவ்வளோ வியர் இருக்குது அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி டிசைன் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஓகேவா? ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்குது. யூ கேன் சால்வ் தி மோர் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இன் த அப்கமிங் கிளாஸஸ். ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ.